only a couple of k's into the first stage that counted, and cars just died. Maybe fuel pressure or something, not sure, but yeah, it was going okay, and then just decided to quit. So that's it for us. The boys will come through and have a look at it. We can't fix it here, so hopefully they can find out the problem, fix it, and yeah, we'll probably get back going tomorrow. But that's the event for us, unfortunately.
Disappointing about Steve, but don't know what happened there, but we're working on it tonight to hopefully try and get him back in the event. A good day, Trevor's going well, and we're just pottering along behind him somewhere. Probably just hit a little bit of a rock on the way up over the sidling on the first or second corner, but after that we went well. We had carried a bit of speed around, and the little Subaru went well in the wet.
Yeah, it's a shame about Steve. You know, we had high hopes for him. We thought he would have blasted us today. It's a bit of a shame that his car broke down, and that's the way it goes, I suppose. Had a pretty good run today. The conditions were reasonably tricky. Roads were wet in a few patches, so it was you had to be pretty switched on to try and come into the dry areas where you want to have a go, and then steady on the wet stuff. But we've done well. Pretty happy with the car, and everything's gone quite well for us today. Yeah.
He's hard work, but as I call him, he's cold trickle of rally. He just gets in and drives, and I do the rest. So, but he's drove well today. Yeah, as he said, really tough conditions, and we had some pretty tough competition. We've got, I think, Ben Mannion in front of us at the moment. So yeah, a lot of pace to catch up to him. So we'll see how it goes.
A tough start to the event. The car's stopped 2.5 k's into the sidling, and turns out to be a throttle issue, a random breakage of a small little part in the throttle, which no idea what the cause is, but we're fixed, we're back, but we're out of the race. So the week's here, Targa week. It's a great week. We love the privilege of being able to be out here on the roads, and got to get out there and enjoy it. So it's a great experience for Mike, my co-driver, and yeah, we'll get out and do some testing, support the Buckby crew, great bunch of guys, and they're doing well, and they're on the podium at the moment, so we'll support them and see how the week goes.
Caution, 6 right, late, over the brow, could be gravel, 6 right, late here, over the brow. There's that gravel, hold up. Oh, fuck, sorry mate. Nah, it's alright mate. Shit happens. Just press. Yeah.
You know, having a reasonable dip and just slightly wide on that right-hander and into the gravel, bit of resurfacing, and yeah, just couldn't pull it back and ended up off the road into a reasonable sized tree. Not a lot of damage to the car, just a bit of front end, and we've come out of it okay. Really disappointed. We were having a bit of fun.
Had a good day. We started, it was dry. We started okay. Second stage was very slippery, gravel. It was moving around, not ideal. But as the day went on, it was good. Sathana was great. We had an absolute blast over Sathana, fastest I think I've ever been. It was slowly getting faster and quicker and more confidence as we go. Then finished the day into Rihanna, which was great.
Yeah, no, he went well. He listened to everything I had to say. We kept it on the road, that's the main thing. And a couple of dicey sections, but we pulled through.
After the disappointment of day one, you finish the week off, I guess, enjoy the privilege of being out here on the roads, and yeah, the car's going great. Couldn't ask for a better vehicle really, winning stages and great little thing to drive. The Buckby guys, one of the best group of people I've worked with. The service crew are amazing, can't do enough for you, and the car's just phenomenal to drive. Every feature on it makes my job ridiculously easy, and the pace is fast, and we're beating all the supercars, so it's great. Yeah, look, we're probably going maybe a touch harder than what you would if you're in the event, because we don't have to worry about tyre wear and things like that. But as this week's turned out with a bit of rain, tyre wear isn't an issue. But one qualifying stage after another, and it's great fun. I'm enjoying it.
It started out a bit wet, going up out of Strawn, and then a little bit wet and slippery, and then up out of Queenstown a bit wet and slippery, Arrowsmith, not wet but damp, wet, and then it dried out, which it was a lovely day. Having a great time out there, really enjoying it, great roads, yeah, good fun. Subarus always perform well.
It was a hard day, the first 3 stages being wet. It was more a survival mode, get through, see what we can do, learn the roads, learn the car. The back 4 stages in dry, we had to make up some time. So it was great, we had an absolute blast, car felt good, was fast.
Yeah, crashed out day 3, but the guys managed to get the car back on the road for us that night, which is fantastic, and we were able to join back in and have a bit of fun. They just did a fantastic job, put the car back together in a few hours and pulled some parts from around the state, and we're ready to go.
We rolled the car, but we were all good. Me and the navigator Adam, we were okay. It was a big moment. We were coming up out of a 7 right, 7 left into a 8 right, and obviously probably had it going reasonably fast, and up the bank and over we went. When we had to get out, both doors opened. So, testament to a Subaru. Look, it's a sport that everything's got to come together, doesn't it? It's just, car, driver, weather conditions, everything's just sort of click to get home in 6-day rally.
Buckby Motors Subaru making its way in now. Set the fastest stage times on most of the stages.
It ended up being a fantastic week. Really enjoyable to be able to drive these roads. Fantastic privilege we have to drive around Tasmania and Targa and just have a ball on these roads and fantastic cars. So ended pretty well for us considering the start of the week. Our little Buckby Subaru was a piece of cake to drive. The guys just do an amazing job preparing it. Probably my favourite car actually to drive these days. The way it's set up with the brakes and the shocks was brilliant, and we ended up winning pretty much every stage today and most throughout the week. Look, it was unfortunate. It was a pretty random thing that happened to us with our throttle body on day 1, which put us out of the event. But the times we did since then would have had us in the mix. So what could have been, I guess, but that's racing.